Hello everyone, our big, rich and very interesting Dubai story continues. And today, I must admit, we're gonna have a truly massive aluminum review of translucent structures naturally. So let's get started.
Now let's find out why water leaks into Dubai windows. First reason for water ingress is low thresholds or their complete absence. Let's look at this problem with a specific example. This is a good aluminum door from the Brital system. It's made in the Emirates, but the design was developed in the United Kingdom. 70 profile, multipoint lock, roller hinges, it's an excellent system. But if this door is so good, why does it let so much water in?
After every little rain in Dubai, there is always a recurring problem with uninvited water. Water manages to enter through open thresholds and also seeps in due to the lack of proper high-quality waterproofing seals in the stick-built system. Nabas, in other words, the windows in Dubai often cry and leak, letting water inside.
A door can leak in two places. First of all, it's the threshold, and secondly, it's the joint of the sash directly to the frame.
The second problem, friends, is of a completely different nature, and it's directly related to the desert. The thing is that in Dubai, basically as everywhere where they use panoramic glazing made of aluminum profiles, they really love and highly value. We're talking about rather complex and sophisticated structural solutions that can actually slide open, allowing you to completely remove any boundaries between your interior space and your exterior environment. In Dubai, these mechanisms often face a serious problem related to wind and sand. Sand, along with the wind, gets into the joints, into the moving parts of the mechanisms, gets on the hardware and starts to wear it out quickly, acting as an abrasive. As a result, the hardware fails. Plus, an additional stress factor is the impact of powerful ultraviolet light. There's a lot of active sun in Dubai, after which those very seals and gaskets start to crumble. As a result, we get a rather harsh environment, which of course can be dealt with. And I'll explain later how we solve these problems.
There's a lot of sand here because Dubai is located in the middle of the desert. The main problem that arises due to the presence of a large amount of sand is, of course, the clogging of all the mechanisms. Sand getting into the guides, sand getting into the rollers, as well as into all mechanisms, sand sticking to the seals. It's the sand that kills even the most expensive and highest quality aluminum systems. We see metal guides, metal aluminum rollers, and the sand just destroys them. The first sign that you've become a hostage to sand will be an unpleasant squeak, a grinding sound when you open your portal. But there's a solution. The repair service company offers deep cleaning of the hardware.
And here we are already in the apartment. Now we're going to change the seal, clean the hardware, lubricate, and adjust all the mechanisms. But before we start doing all this, we have to wash the window, because it's very dusty here. The apartment is after renovation. All windows need a high-quality cleaning. We specifically bring a steam cleaner with us and use it to remove all the dirt that is in the seal groove, on the seal itself. Deep cleaning of the hardware of your glazing systems, your portal systems, is a comprehensive engineering and technical cleaning service. We won't just wipe it with rags. No! We're talking specifically about deep cleaning of the hardware. In addition, you get clean glass. So a specialist comes and performs a range of services, both clean windows and reliable functioning hardware that will serve you for many, many years to come. No unnecessary spending of your money and precious time on replacing expensive windows. We're talking about deep cleaning of sand and debris from your hardware All lift and slide portals, all slides, all accordion mechanisms definitely need such service here in Dubai. I'll be happy to wait for a call from you. Our technician arrives and fixes the whole problem very quickly. No extra sounds, and most importantly, everything slides perfectly and reliably. It's all very simple. Repair service. Now let's summarize the preliminary results on the waterproofing of glazing systems using the example of an entrance group, using the example of a door made of Brital aluminum profile. Where is it manufactured, by the way? In England or here?
It's produced in the Arab Emirates, but the design was developed in Great Britain. That's why it has such a fitting name.
90% of all entrance groups are threshold-less doors.
Yes.
This door actually has a threshold. It's small, you can't really say, friends, that you'd hit it or trip over it. How well does this threshold solve the problem?
Well, I think this threshold does solve it. Despite its low height, it has an additional ceiling contour, a rubber one right on the threshold itself, which works 99% of the time when closed and leaks in this entrance door. It definitely won't happen.
What can we say about the joint connections in the Brital system?
This is the 70 system with a multipoint lock and 4 sets of roller hinges. In this case, that problem definitely won't occur. This problem is common with doors from developers. Those are the 45 or 54 systems, which are thin.
We can not only manufacture such portal systems to your individual sizes, but also maintain them. Since we have not only craftsmen who can install them, but also the ability to repair them because we have a whole warehouse where all the hardware parts are in stock. So this means that any structures you already have installed, we can repair. Choose service, choose repair service. Let's assume we've covered the door, but there are many other translucent structures through which moisture also enters our premises. And using this example of one of the most popular sliding systems, the slide system, I want to say that this Brital aluminum profile is an excellent compromise for replacing your leaking system. Well, I mean, if again, to repeat, your house, your building, it was built 10 to 15 years ago, most likely. That system leaves much to be desired in terms of waterproofing. But there's no problem, we just remove your old system and install a new aluminum system from the Brital brand. Everything works just as easily, just as simply while you get complete waterproofing. No rain will be a threat to you, not from below, nor around the perimeter, from the sides, from above, from any side whatsoever. In short, from this example, it's safe to say that the English Queen did a splendid job.
There really is a lot of sun in Dubai. It's both a good and at the same time not so good factor. Here they are, those very rubber seals, the gaskets, that primarily suffer from ultraviolet light. When exposed to ultraviolet rays, this gasket dries out and over time it breaks down, which leads to your window losing its seal. Consequently, drafts start coming through it and it starts to leak right here. And that's why our company also recommends regularly performing maintenance on the seals of your windows.
Also, friends, one very important announcement. The master company is our partner and supplies to the United Arab Emirates market not only one of the top aluminum profiles from the Brital brand, but also the widest range of hardware in their product catalog. Everything is here, from rollers for your lift and slide portals, for your sliders, down to hinges, handles, pivots, and everything else. This is very important because without hardware, without this additional external equipment, your windows or doors or portal systems turn into simple aluminum and glass partitions, just filling the openings in your wall. Your windows, your doors, your beautiful large panoramic lift and slide portals will and can work for a very long time, very reliably, and with high quality from our partner, the master company. Our warehouse has everything and plenty of it, so we can provide repairs for your windows and doors in the shortest possible time by the hands of the most qualified masters, Window Repair. We are more than just windows. Friends, as you might have guessed, there are no unsolvable problems. Any problem can be solved. The main thing is to find professionals. And as it turns out, if you're watching this video, if you understand what I'm saying without a translator, then it's best to contact the specialist from Window Repair. Everything here is simple, everything here is fast, and most importantly, it's very high quality. Window Repair Company, our manager's phone number will be in the link in the description. And if you like this aluminum review, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. I would really appreciate it. And as usual, see you soon. See you probably at your facility. Bye, friends.